as 5 free throws, 5 fouls, I should say, will get you to the line. It's no longer the 7 and 10 free throws for the double bonus. First free throws off the back of the rim for Brady Kennison. And that one is no good. Mustangs come away with a basketball on the outside right. Here's Jariah Blake at the free throw line. Jariah Blake looking now at the top for Garver. Into the left corner, Langford into the lane. He fades, he shoots, he misses from 5. And pulling away the rebound is Brady Kennison. All the way, the layup is up and in, and that's off the back of the rim, and it's made there by Gustavo Varela Bencomo. And the lead is now 5-0. Langford had the ball tipped out of bounds at midcourt by William Coronado. 5-0 Thompson Valley, 1:15 into the game. There's the lob into Jackson Wiedrich. Back out near the timeline to Garver, left-handed dribble against Brady Kennison. He's a very tough defender. Swings it right side to Blake, well behind the three-point line. Blake to his left, bounce pass. Right baseline to Mendez, double team, stripped. He got it back, puts it up, and it's blocked, and a foul. Oh, Manzani looked like he had a clean block, but Kevin Fergus calls the foul on Chase Manzani. And 2 free throws here for Tony Mendez. The junior bends, shoots, and misses back rim. Well, that's one thing Fort Morgan cannot afford to do. You're not going to have a ton of offensive opportunities against this talented team. You've got to convert. Second free throw is coming up, and that one is up, and that's in. The first point of the season at home belongs to Tony Mendez. 6:28 to go in the opening quarter. 5-1 Thompson Valley. Into the left corner. There's another 3, and that's going to be off the back of the rim and wrestling away the rebound, but out of bounds on the end line is William Coronado off the miss from Varela Bencomo, and the Mustangs have the basketball. Fort Morgan will play a week from today on the road against Frederick on B106. They've got a fairly busy December schedule. Langford bodied up at midcourt and foul. That's a silly foul by Coronado. And that's their second foul already, 1:43 into the game. And keep in mind, again, 5 fouls and you go to the line. That should discourage other teams from fouling so they don't get into the penalty. That's the new rule this year. 5 fouls and it's no 1-1, just 2 free throws every time. Mendez swings it out near the timeline. Here's Garver, right-handed dribble, crosses over, spins, turns, shoots, and stars a 15-footer for Aiden Garver. And the Mustangs draw to within 2. It's 5-3. 6 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Fort Morgan girls down at the break to Thompson Valley and Loveland, 38-8. Here's the bounce pass, left baseline, and up and in off the feed from Manzani. Once again is Kennison. He's got 5, and there's a steal and a tip. Oh, that's, what do we have? Offensive. We had a tip, and did they count the basket? There was a steal in the backcourt. Oh, there was goaltending. It was goaltending. Give the basket to Kennison. It was hanging on the rim off the steal, 9-3. Left-handed dribble, Langford in the lane. Right-handed shot, back rim, no. Ball is tipped around out of bounds. It stays with Fort Morgan. So, yeah, just as quickly, Fort Morgan got very careless in the backcourt. It was a steal by Kennison. He laid it up. It hung on the rim, but Garver then with the goaltending. There's the bounce pass inside to Mendez. He's double-teamed, kicks it back out to Wiedrich. Wiedrich looking left to the lane. Here's Blake. Blake is trapped over there. He's going to have to swing it back out. Does to Garver. Well behind the three-point line. Left-handed dribble, left to the lane. Then he is stripped away by Gustavo Varela Bencomo. Here is Kennison to Varela Bencomo and a foul committed by Langford. Third foul. Check it, second on the Mustangs. Varela Bencomo to the line. And Langford commits his first foul. And 2 free throws here for Gustavo Varela Bencomo. Free throw is up, and that line drive is off to the left. They're 0 for 3 from the stripe. J.J. Marquez checks in for David Mendez. It's a sophomore for a junior. Second free throw is upcoming. And that one's up, and that one's back rim, no. But the rebound is controlled by Vandeville, and then they threw it away. That does go as a turnover into the Fort Morgan bench. Once again, Kennison unofficially with 7 points. I think he scored off that steal. Tough to tell. It was either him or Varela Bencomo. Here's Langford, left of the lane. Langford all the way. His jump pass is taken down low and trapped over there. Then the ball is stripped, but that's going to be a traveling violation intended for Wiedrich. But Varela Bencomo went to the ground and rolled. So it's a double turnover. And now checking in for Thompson Valley is Dom Schiedler. S-H-I-D. Well, we'll say Scheidler. Let me be safe. Scheidler into the game. Here's Langford. Swings it left side for Garver. Penetrates left baseline. He's cut off. He's going to have to bounce it somewhere, and he does towards Langford. Strip near midcourt. Langford chases it down. Langford with a right-handed dribble. Now crosses over in the lane. Then he fell. That's a traveling violation on Charlie Langford. Got completely out of control. 9-3. Another substitution for Thompson Valley. As now into the game is Daniel Morgan, easier to say than Scheidler. Here is Chase Manzani with the basketball. The point guard with 4.5 to go. 9-3 Thompson Valley in the opening quarter. On the right wing, Kennison. Kennison takes a long three. Yes! Man, does he have range. That's now 10 points unofficially for Brady Kennison. A 12-3 lead. Marquez near midcourt, and he went over and back. That's not smart by JJ. He was in the front court, then he stepped into the back court, and he's got to know where he's at. That's why you don't want to dribble near midcourt. You want to pass near midcourt, or just continue to dribble towards the front court. The Mustangs already with 5 turnovers, only 3 points, with 4:13 to go in the opening quarter. Here's Kennison on the outside right, gets a pick, backs up straight away against Langford. Now a long three is off to the right. A nice left-handed rebound there by Aiden Garver. That's his first. Garver across the timeline, dribbles to his right, behind his back, left of the lane, spinning. He's got no shot there. Right side, here is Jackson Wiedrich underneath the basket. He is trapped into the corner. Blake, his three is up and very short, and that's a strong two-handed rebound by Brady Kennison. Kennison on the high right. Kennison crosses over into the lane. Spins. He's got nothing there. Back out to Manzani, right of the lane. Manzani on the right wing behind the three-point line. Mustangs about to make a substitution with Gavin Taylor. On the outside left, Kennison takes another three, and he does it again. He drills it. That's his third triple of the opening quarter. He's got 13 points, and the lead is 12 for Thompson Valley at 15-3 with 3:17 to go. On the outside right, Marquez, wide open three is off the back of the rim. Long rebound is chased down by Jariah Blake. Mustangs reset. Marquez inside, lays it up and in off the beautiful feed from Charlie Langford. That's excellent vision by Langford. JJ scores. It's 15-5. 3 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Kennison all the way is fouled on the floor. And that will be the third team foul committed there by Jackson Wiedrich. To throw it in is Kennison, and back into the game is Varela Bencomo. And Kennison, let me check out his numbers. Boy, he doesn't have much numbers because they've only played one game. At the top is Morgan. Now to Manzani. Into left corner, Varela Bencomo, three is a brick. Back rim, no. Gavin Taylor tied up with Daniel Morgan for the rebound. Possession arrow, Fort Morgan Mustangs. So here we go the other way with Aiden Garver. Fort Morgan trailing 15-5, 2:43 to go. In the opening quarter, there's a strip and a steal and a foul on Fort Morgan. That's not a good combination. Or was it Kennison? No. I think, did the Mustangs commit that foul? I thought it was a Fort Morgan turnover, but no, I guess it's the other five. No, that foul's on Kennison. So no turnover. It was a strip, but the strip involved some contact. Inbounds pass to Langford, and Langford is fouled on the drive to the basket by Manzani. That'll be the fourth team foul. No free throws yet. It was not on the shot, but that's a good, strong move there by Charlie, who, again, he likes to play that slightly out of control game. Marquez, near that left corner to Garver. Back near the top to Langford. Langford swings it in the left corner for Marquez. Dribbles to his right, and the ball is poked out of bounds. Nice defensive play by Carson Bryan, who also checked in for Thompson Valley. Marquez looking, two-handed pass into Blake at the top. Bounce pass over to Garver. Garver on the right wing gets a pick from Marquez at the free throw line. Double team. Left corner, Taylor takes the three. It's going to be an air ball. Might have been partially blocked, and it's out of bounds off of Manzani, who tried to keep it in. Fort Morgan retains possession. 2:21 to go in the first quarter. And Dom Scheidler back in. He was in there for a cup of coffee. Also back in Tom Vandeville. Marquez to trigger it in. Mustangs are down by 10. JJ looking, bounce pass inside to Garver, got stripped away, intercepted by Kennison, 6 turnover. Kennison on the high right against Marquez, left-handed dribble, over to Varela Bencomo, behind his back in the right corner, bounce pass down low, turning, shooting, and missing is Vandeville. In fact, that was an air ball, and the rebound is poked away but thrown out of bounds, and Carson Bryant had it momentarily. And Fort Morgan has it again. This team really could have opened up a much bigger lead, talking about Thompson Valley, but they are missing some shots. Between his legs, Garver into the front court, guarded by Kennison. 14 fouls for Thompson Valley in the opening quarter. 1:49 to go. Langford getting a pick, dribbles to his right, backing off the defender, swings it left side. Here is Garver. Garver, long three is off the back of the rim. And the ball is loose, and it's into the hands of Varela Bencomo off the deflection. Inside layup is up, and it's too strong. It's missed by Carson Bryant. And Garver's fouled in the backcourt. He'll shoot 2 unless it was knocked out of bounds. It was. It'll be Fort Morgan basketball with 1:30 to go here in the first quarter. Quick-moving first quarter. 7:30 start. Originally it was 7, then it got switched to 7:30. Langford left of the lane. Swings it on the left wing to Blake, and he shuffled both feet, no question about it. When you have 7 turnovers and 5 points, you've got a lot to work on, and that's what the Mustangs have produced here in the opening quarter. And into the game for the Mustangs is, let's see, I don't have number 2 on this roster. I don't have a number 2 for Fort Morgan. I have to figure that out. On the outside left, Kennison into the lane, all the way, jump pass. Went over the left hand of Vandeville, out of bounds. He wasn't looking for it. 3rd turnover for Thompson Valley. I'm not sure who number 2 is for the Mustangs. I'll have to see if they've adjusted the roster. 1:08 to go. Across the timeline, left-handed dribble. Unless that's Rodrigo Alvarez, I'm not sure. It doesn't look like him. Dribbling right baseline, ball stripped from behind, out of bounds. Let's see if I can find out. Into the right corner, Marquez with the basketball, over to Langford. Langford dribbling to his right. Langford fell and was fouled on the drive to the basket. And that foul will merit 2 free throws automatically, whether it was shooting or not on the 15th foul. Varela Bencomo with his first. We'll see if we get a name by halftime. That's the only one we don't have on this roster. Again, we'll also check to see if Max Preps made an adjustment. The Langford free throws in the air, and that's good. For Charlie Langford, what they're trying to do is reduce the number of free throws. Don't commit all those fouls. Second free throws off the back of the rim, and the ball is tipped around. Marquez has it, and he saves it in nicely to Langford. Langford right of the lane, back out. Garver straight away, 3. Yes! Aiden Garver with a triple, and that was all set up by the rebound from J.J. Marquez. Mustangs down 6, 15-9. 34 seconds to go in the first. Varela Bencomo with a crossover. Swings it right side to Kennison. Kennison has hit 3 threes in the quarter, then he traveled. And now the basketball belongs to Fort Morgan again. Nice comeback by the Mustangs. William Coronado back into the game for Thompson Valley. 28 seconds to go in the opening quarter. The Mustangs are on a 6-0 run. On the right side with number 2 for Fort Morgan. Dribbling by 2 all the way, and then had the ball stripped from behind, out of bounds. We'll have to check a roster real quick at some point. To throw it in, well, he'll throw it in. Bounce pass in the right corner. Marquez lost it, got it back, dribbles by defender, shoots off the glass, too strong. Rebound, Taylor puts it up, and he's fouled as he misses. Gavin Taylor with some aggressiveness down low. Say Fort Morgan is holding their own. The foul was committed by Vandeville. Beautiful new scoreboard up here. They have the same one, but the free throw's not even close. Way off to the left. Yeah, you got to shoot him straight to have a shot. Gavin Taylor, young player for the Mustangs. Second free throw missed it, back rim. Rebound by Vandeville. We have 5 seconds to go. Here's Varela Bencomo. Down low in the lane, 2 seconds. Spinning, turning, shooting. Vandeville missing, and that's the end of the quarter. Nice defense by the Mustangs as we head to the second after this 1 minute break. It's Thompson Valley 15, Fort Morgan 9 on the Eastern Plains Sports Network. I'm John Beltran back in Fort Morgan at Stan Lampe Gymnasium. We head to the second quarter. 15-9 in favor of Thompson Valley, and inbounds the basketball is William Coronado into Manzani. Left-handed dribble, bounces to Kennison. Kennison dribbles by defender in the lane, fades, shoots, and scores from about 7 feet away. That is Brady Kennison, who had 13 points in the opening quarter, now with 15. Marquez all the way. Reverse layup is up and he missed, but a foul. Fort Morgan is taking it to the rack, but they just have to convert the free throws. And the foul should be Vandeville with his second. And we started 0 again with the team fouls. We don't pick up where he left off in the first quarter. The Marquez free throw is off the back of the rim. And the Fort Morgan free throw shooting has not been good so far. 2 out of 7. Thompson Valley's 0 for 4. Second free throw, back rim, no. And Marquez commits not a good foul. Missed the free throw. The rebound was grabbed by Manzani. And then JJ with a foul at the free throw line on the opposing end. You don't want that. 17-9 in favor of Thompson Valley. Here comes Chase Manzani at the top. Manzani looking for Kennison. Right corner, wide open three. He'll take it, and he'll miss it. In and out. Ball is loose on the floor. It's still loose. Diving are 3 players, and that should be a tie-up. Possession arrow, Thompson Valley. Yeah, there were a number of bodies on the floor. So Wiedrich to throw it in. Yeah, I'll get a name at some point. Here we go. For the one player we don't have on this roster for Fort Morgan, number 2. With a crossover dribble. Backing up, faking the three, looking back out to Garver. Garver left wing. Garver tried to squeeze in between 2, and he lost the basketball. He's looking for a foul, but that was clean. All the way, and then stripped from behind out of bounds. Nice play as William Coronado drove to the basket. The Mustangs have committed 8 turnovers. And we have a blocking foul on the other end committed by, or on the offensive end, by Aiden Garver. That's his second. And it looks like this is going to be an intentional foul. 2 free throws and the ball. And the Mustangs have committed now, or is there a technical there? Let's see, the free throw is in by Kennison. Now he gets a second free throw. That's good. Yeah, it shows 3 fouls on Fort Morgan. We played a minute. Yeah, this cannot be a sign of things to come. That's why they're 0-3. I mean, yeah, they're young, but you have to play better than this. 3 fouls in the first minute. We could be shooting free throws for a while. On the Thompson Valley, a long right wing three is off the front of the rim, and it bounces around and in! Oh my gosh! Well, that is the friendliest bounces you'll ever see from Brady Kennison. His 4th triple of the game, and now it's a 22-9 game. 6:35 to go, and then the ball is loose, stolen by Kennison. Kennison is by himself, and he'll lay it up and in. The Mustangs turn it over again, and they need a timeout. They've got it. Kennison, unofficially 22 points in the game. 22 of the 24 scored by Thompson Valley. A timeout on the floor. And the Mustangs have got to really figure things out. Brought to you by Stubbs Gas and Oil off of I-76 and exit 66A in Wiggins. Food, gas, and all your travel accessories. That's at Stubbs Gas and Oil. What is Fort Morgan going to do to try and get back into this game? I don't know. Well, first of all, you've got to be disciplined with the basketball. And that seems to be a little bit of a challenge. And that really can't be the case. There's the inbounds pass to Wiedrich near midcourt. Wiedrich guarded closely. Now he lost control of the ball, but it's taken by Taylor on the right wing. Gavin Taylor back out to Mendez, who's into the game. Swings it near the top. On the right side to Mendez. Dribbles right baseline, kicks it back out to Blake. God, that could be Alvarez. We'll just say it's Alvarez for now. And the right-handed shot is missed off the back of the rim. Ball is loose. And now we've got a whistle and a foul. And I think that's on Thompson Valley as Blake grabbed the rebound. That is committed by Daniel Morgan. Second team foul on the Eagles. And we've got 5 combined fouls. We played less than 2 minutes. Charlie Langford is now into the game. Yeah, I'm going to assume that's Alvarez, but that's not a definitive one. Langford, bounce pass inside to Mendez, double teamed. And now, what do we have? A kicking violation. The ball was kicked. Mustangs retained possession, down 24-9. It's a 9-0 run to begin the second quarter for Thompson Valley. Lob into Mendez. Triple team, has the shot stuffed out of bounds by Morgan. I'm not sure why he even shot that. He had no shot in the lane. You've got a pump fake there. Langford to throw it in again in the right corner for Wiedrich. Lobs it back out to Taylor. Taylor left-handed dribble. Cross-court pass. Tipped away, intercepted by Kennison. 2-on-2. Coronado jump pass to Kennison. He lost the ball, and now it's stolen by Charlie Langford. Langford 2-on-2 behind his back. Into the lane. Learns, turns, shoots, and misses. Check that. And the rebound is controlled there by Daniel Morgan. Morgan to Kennison with 1 to beat. He lays it up and in, and a foul on Tony Mendez. Kennison now with 24 in the game, and 1 for Brady Kennison, and the lead is 15. Well, it should be more than that. That basket's good. The basket should count. Are they not scoring that correctly? The basket should count. The 2, 3, 4, 7, 9, 11. Yeah, there you go. I'm not sure what's going on. We don't want to start that with a scoreboard. The operator not catching wind of that. That was clear that it was scored like at least 15 seconds before it was notched on the board. The free throw's up and in. Kennison's going to outscore Fort Morgan by himself. He's got 25 unofficially. Cross-court pass tipped out of bounds by Varela Bencomo, intended for Marquez. It's now a 12-0 run all in this quarter for Thompson Valley. 5:28 to go before the break, and Fort Morgan's committed 4 fouls. Langford to throw it in. Over to JJ. JJ between his legs. Marquez dribbles to his left, backs up behind the three-point line. Over to Taylor. Taylor with the basketball, left-handed dribble. Now to Blake. Blake at the free throw line. 15-footer is off to the right. And a strong rebound is controlled by Daniel Morgan, his second. There is the outlet to Manzani. Right wing for Ella Bencomo, 3. Yes. Gustavo Varela Bencomo with a triple. It's now 30-9. 5 minutes to go, second quarter. And then that pass is tipped away. Manzani went for the basketball. It is stolen. Here is the long pass. Varela Bencomo banks and scores. And now he's got the last 5 points. Timeout Fort Morgan. They are down 32-9. It's a 17-0 run. And that is Rodrigo Alvarez. That makes sense for Fort Morgan. But the Mustangs are now down by 23 points. And this is going to go to a running clock. If this continues, you get up by 35. It wouldn't be till the second half, but Fort Morgan is in major trouble now. They played a solid first quarter, even though they committed 7 turnovers, but they were right there. And David Marquez, the head coach, doing a nice job of trying to control this tempo and calling timeouts when he has to, because he knows this team's going to be a work in progress this season, without question. First-year head coach, assisted by Jim Kreckermeyer, Ryan Einspar, and Jackson Langford, who's a very good player for the Mustangs, who graduated 2 years ago. Thompson Valley, their head coach is Mike Burkett. When you have a senior guard like Brady Kennison, that makes a huge difference. And this guy has been a terror. 25 points unofficially. Charlie Langford has the basketball. 4:39 to go, second quarter. Thompson Valley leads 32-9. Langford swinging it down low, turning, shooting, hooking, missing is J.J. Marquez. Rebound Taylor, he's fouled as he misses. 2 free throws for Gavin Taylor. He's been aggressive. That foul was committed by Kennison. That should be a second. Definitely like what I see from Gavin Taylor. And it is Short, who is a senior, off to the left. He's 0 for 3 for the line. Second free throw is up, and that's in and out. And the rebound on one hop to Varela Bencomo. There's the outlet to Coronado. Then that ball is stripped away, and a nice job of Wiedrich on the floor. That's Thompson Valley's 6th turnover. Langford for Fort Morgan, right-handed dribble, gets a pick from Wiedrich behind the three-point line. And then that pass was way too low through the legs of Wiedrich. It's intercepted by Manzani. Manzani, left-handed dribble. Kennison, a parking lot 3, and he drilled it. Holy mahungus, Brady Kennison with his 5th three-pointer of the game. Thompson Valley now leads 35-9. Left wing 3. JJ hits nothing but glass. Kennison with a rebound. Mustangs down 26. Pass to Varela Bencomo, and he's fouled by Marquez on the right baseline as it went up for a shot. It's going to be 2 free throws anyway. 15 foul for the Mustangs. A 20-0 run by Thompson Valley to begin the second quarter. JJ with his 2nd foul. Varela Bencomo's free throws, a line drive and a brick off the back of the rim. JJ out, Aiden Garver in. Yeah, you have to prevent those big runs, but not in this game. Second free throw, yes. That's now 8 points for Varela Bencomo. He's now out of the game. The Mustangs with Wiedrich, Langford, Blake, Garver, and Gavin Taylor. 36-9 Thompson Valley. It was 15-9 after 1. 21-0 run. Wiedrich, left-handed dribble, swings it right corner for Blake. Blake is double teamed. Ball poked out of bounds by Coronado into the Mustang padding. So Fort Morgan has gone nearly 4.5 minutes in this quarter without a single point. Garver to trigger it in. He's got some game. In the right corner, bounce pass to Wiedrich, penetrates right baseline, hands it off to Garver. That was awkward. You hand it off along the baseline, and Garver's left foot was on the baseline. Fort Morgan now has committed 12 turnovers, and they've only scored 9 points. 36-9 Thompson Valley. Manzani calls out the play. Jump pass straight away to Kennison into the paint. He puts it up, and he put it up short. Rebound to Kennison off the tip. Kennison's going to reset the offense. Swings it back out to Manzani against Langford. Crosses over into the paint. Jump pass went right through the hands of Tom Vandeville. Out of bounds. Thompson Valley commits their 7th miscue. And it'll be Fort Morgan basketball. We'll have a brief halftime show. And it could be a very quick second half. With the ball is Aiden Garver. Bounce pass right baseline to Blake. He throws it up off the top of the glass, misses, but he's fouled. Thompson Valley did not need to foul there, but the Mustangs will take it. Dom Scheidler committed the foul. Now Blake to shoot 2. Let's see if Jariah can give the Mustangs double digits in scoring. It's off to the left. Fort Morgan is 0 out of 5 from the line in the quarter. Varela Bencomo is out for a couple of seconds. He's back in. This is to stop a 21-0 second quarter run. And it is off to the right and short anyway, and a foul. That's going to be against Fort Morgan. This should get him to the line on the other end. Yep, 2 free throws automatically. No 1-and-1. That foul is on Wiedrich, his second. And we still have over 3 minutes to go. If this gets to a 35-point lead, it doesn't matter if it gets under 35. Once it gets to a 35-point lead in the second half, it would go to a running clock. Vandeville has not scored in the game. Thompson Valley's taken quite a few free throws. This one is up, and that's perfect. They were 0 for 4 in the first quarter, but now they're 4, make it 5 out of 7 in the second quarter. The big man, Vandeville, bends, shoots, and hits nothing but glass. That was ugly. Mustang basketball, once it hits glass, that's a dead ball. You got to hit the rim. We have played 5 minutes of the second quarter. Fort Morgan has been outscored 22-0. Garver crossing over right side against Kennison. Dribbling towards the right baseline. Lob inside, taken by Wiedrich, and he traveled. Or was he fouled? Oh, wow. He was fouled before he shuffled the foot. That'll be 2 free throws for Wiedrich. That might be Scheidler again. Not sure what Thompson Valley's doing defensively, considering the Mustangs are really struggling to score. Free throw by Wiedrich is up, and that's in and out. Fort Morgan in the quarter, 0 of 7 from the line. Second free throw is up. There you go. That stops the 22-0 run. Wiedrich connects. It's 37-10. Coronado back out to Manzani. Left-handed dribble. Bounce pass to the cutting Kennison. Banks, scores, and a foul. He did it again, and the foul was on Gavin Taylor. His first. Kennison in this quarter has scored 17 points. He's got, is that 30 in the game? You gotta be kidding me. Free throw, yes. 6, 7, 9, 11, 14, 16. It would be 31. That's what I've got. 31 in the game unofficially. 2.5 to go. Baseball pass, right corner for Blake. Check that. That's Wiedrich. Swings it cross court towards Taylor. Went through everybody out of bounds. Turnover number 13 for the Mustangs. Down 40-10. 2:23 to go before the break. Manzani swings it left side for Kennison. Lobs it down low. Vandeville hands it off to Kennison. Right corner. Coronado 3. Left it short. Ball is tipped around. It's loose. It's still loose. It's on the floor. Taken by Vandeville, but into the hands of Jariah Blake. Long pass towards Wiedrich. Tried to save it in, and he did the Langford. Fades, shoots, misses, and the ball is loose in the corner. And it's picked up by Varela Bencomo of Thompson Valley. Here's Kennison the other way. He leans and misses, but a foul. That's 2 free throws. Langford got him with the body. His second. Timeout, Thompson Valley, 1:56 to go. Before the break, it's 40-10. Start your associate degree, continue your education, or get a specialized certificate. Visit morgancc.edu for more. Mustangs leading scorers aided Garver with 5 points. He had nailed a 3 to draw the Mustangs to within 6. And since then, Thompson Valley has outscored Fort Morgan 25-1. This is a second quarter thrashing. And Brady Kennison has been unstoppable. 31 points unofficially. He's outscored Fort Morgan by almost triple of Fort Morgan's team total. And now 2 free throws will be coming up. As Kennison steps to the stripe. To shoot 2. And Man, this guy is so smooth. And that free throw right into the hole. So smooth. He's got 32 in the opening half with 1:56 to go. Third dribble. Bends, shoots, and connects. Score is sitting at 42-10, 1:50 to go. 1-5-0 before halftime. Langford getting a pick. Left-handed dribble at the free throw line, then threw it behind Jariah Blake, who was cutting to the basket out of bounds. Mustangs had 7 turnovers in the opening quarter, 7 in the second. So 14 in the game, down by 32 with 1:39 to go before halftime. Manzani hands it off to Kennison. Parking lot 3, and you're kidding me, he did it again. Brady Kennison has got 35 points in a game, 22 in the second quarter. Thompson Valley leads 45-10. Garver behind his back against Kennison. Back out to Alvarez. Alvarez well behind the three-point line. Picks up the dribble in the right corner for Langford. Penetrates. He's cut off over there by Manzani. Still looking. Swings it down low. Alvarez. Alvarez was stripped and fouled by Manzani. It is a 35-point lead, but being in the first half, running clocks do not take place until the second half. And now 2 free throws. Manzani's committed his third. Rodrigo Alvarez, pretty decent free throw shooter, as he proved right there. That was pretty. And they needed that because Fort Morgan cannot make a free throw. That was just their second made free throw in 9 attempts, and that one is in. Good job there by Rodrigo. Goes 2 for 2, 45-12. 1:05 to go before halftime. Varela Bencomo well behind the three-point line, lost control, lobs it down low. Vanderbilt, here's the feed and the miss, and the foul committed by Fort Morgan. Perfect feed on the drive to the basket by Carson Bryant. He'll shoot a deuce. Little elbow there thrown by Langford. Nothing malicious. And the free throws by Carson Bryant. And that one is up, and that's a brick off to the left. Free throw number 2 to be attempted by Bryan. See if he looks better with this one. He bends, he shoots. That's much better. That's good. Bryan with his first point. Rodrigo Alvarez with the basketball, 46-12, 49 seconds to go in the first half. There's the lob to Alvarez, dribbles at the free throw line, backs up, 15-foot fade is in and out. Vanderbilt grabs the rebound for Thompson Valley a second. The outlet is taken over there by Bryan, right corner, wide open for a second. Coronado lob down low. Vanderbilt poked out of bounds by Taylor. Thompson Valley with the basketball, 34.2 seconds to go as they'll throw it in. And Brady Kennison, why is he throwing it in? Maybe he'll just get it back because he's got 35 points. There's the lob to Vanderbilt at the top. Left-handed dribble, hands it off to Varela Bencomo. His 3 hit the bottom of the rim. Taylor with a rebound for Fort Morgan. On the outlet to Alvarez. Alvarez lost the basketball off his back foot, got it back, and then threw it away to Coronado. There's the lob to Kennison. Kennison, left corner 3, is off the front of the rim, no good, and it's tipped into the hands of Tony Mendez. Mendez, 12 seconds to go. He lost control of the basketball, taken by Wiederick in the corner, and then knocked out of bounds from behind by Coronado. 7.2 seconds to go. And the basketball belongs to Fort Morgan. Taylor to throw it in. To the right of the basket on the offensive end. There's the lob to Wiederick. Now to Garver. Garver's got to get rid of it with 3. Backs up. Jump pass is tipped away, taken by Mendez, and the clock is going to run out. Just like that. And that was a really rough second quarter for the Mustangs, as they were outscored in the quarter 34-3. Fort Morgan trails at the break to Thompson Valley 46-12. Mustang girls lost tonight in Loveland by a score of 63-20. Mustangs had Three players with 4 points apiece as they drop to 0-4. We'll come back with a recap of the opening half. Thompson Valley in firm control. They lead 46-12 on B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Let's head to the third quarter. 46-12. Thompson Valley has the basketball first. Aiden Garber, Charlie Langford, Jackson Wiedrich, Jariah Blake, and Tony Mendez for the Mustangs. William Coronado throws it into Chase Manzani. Out there with Brady Kennison and Tom Vandeville. And Gustavo Varela Bencomo. There's the floater around and no good by Kennison. Wow, he's human. He missed. And the rebound is controlled by Wiedrich. There's the outlet pass to Garver. Right-handed dribble. Picks it up near the top now to Langford. Langford against Kennison. Swings it right side to Garver behind the three-point line. Backs up straight away. Spinning. Can't do anything with that one. Picks up the dribble. Then leans, shoots, and scores. The defender backed off of Garver, and he scored from about 10 feet away. 10 yards would have been a 30-footer. He's got 7. Mustangs with the first points of the third quarter. So if it gets to 35, it'll go to a running clock, but that's after the third quarter, not in the third quarter. Leaning, banking, offensive foul. Kennison ran over Langford. Do not count the basket. Nice defense by Charlie Langford. That also goes as a turnover. Kennison commits his third. Well, he does have 36 points in a half. That's what's ridiculous. Aiden Garver met by Kennison at midcourt. Front court chest pass taken by Langford on the left side. Nearly stripped by Coronado, picks up the dribble. Then he commits the offensive foul. Yeah, Charlie likes to swing the elbows. Should be his fourth foul. And that means J.J. Marquez will check in. J.J.'s got a couple of fouls. And even 7 minutes to go, third quarter. The Mustangs trail 46-14. But they have not a lot of point yet in this third quarter. That's good news. See if they can tighten up defensively. I mean, you've got to do something. You can't allow 34 points in a quarter like they did, and cutting Kennison to the basket. Banks and scores. What a pass by Manzani. And Kennison beat the Mustang defenders to the basket. He's got 38. 48-14. Marquez pulls up. His shot is blocked and a foul. Wow, Coronado commits the foul. He got all ball there. I think Fort Morgan got a huge break. Even Coronado is laughing. Marquez did not expect to get to the line, but he's there now. His first free throws up and in and out. J.J. 1 out of 3 from the stripe. 6:44 to go, third quarter. 9 locations across northeast Colorado, Nebraska means there's always one close by. Rudy's Tires. Rudy'sTires.com. Second free throw, no good. Rebound to Mendez. Back out to J.J. Left wing, Garver wide open. 3! There it is for Aiden Garver. He's got the first 5 points of the third quarter. 48-17 Thompson Valley. Kennison, left wing, long 3. He did it. Again. Kennison with a 7-3. He's got 41. Yeah. He coughed it up there nicely. Garver on the outside left against Kennison, spinning back out. Three-pointer Mendez. It's nothing but glass. Into the hands of Vandeville, and he's fouled in the backcourt by Marquez. J.J. with his third. Both teams with 2 fouls in this third quarter. 51-17. Thompson Valley, 6 minutes to go in the third period. Left wing, Varela Bencomo's 3. He's missed them all. He's taken way off. Rebound to J.J. Actually, he made just 1. There's the outlet to Garver. Garver left baseline, double team. He's going to have to bounce it back out or pass it. He does. Straight away to Marquez on the left wing. Left corner, Garver, wide open triple. He'll take it, and he'll miss it back rim. The long rebound is controlled by William Coronado of Thompson Valley. On the outlet to Varela Bencomo. Into the front court at the free throw line. Jump pass inside off the foot of Vandeville, but it deflects to Coronado. Coronado dribbles by 2, lays it up and in. The Mustangs fell asleep defensively off that ricochet to William Coronado. It's 53-17. 5:18 to go, third quarter. And Thompson Valley with their biggest lead of 36. In the right corner is Mendez, gets a pick. Maintains the dribble. Another pick into the paint. Lost control. And here is Chase Manzani. It's a 3-on-2 to Kennison. He puts it up and then he scooped it up, a little finger roll for Brady Kennison. Give him 43 points in the game unofficially. Thompson Valley leads by 38. It's 55-17. Garver operating off a pick on the left baseline and a hop step, and ball was poked out of bounds by Manzani. He didn't think he even touched it. But the Mustangs are given the basketball, awarded the basketball with 4:48 remaining in the third. Garver to throw it in. Left corner for Mendez. Mendez looking to his right. Swings it at the free throw line to Marquez. Puts it up and in off the glass. A little floater there by J.J. Marquez. He's got 5. The lead is down to 36 for Thompson Valley, 55-19. Kennison, long three. That's off the back of the rim. And a big two-handed rebound by Tony Mendez, his third. Outlet pass to Blake. Feeds it inside. That's off the hands, but now taken by Mendez. Lost control, got it back. Jump pass, and he threw it into the bleachers. Only the second turnover by the Mustangs in the quarter. That was intended on the left wing, I believe, for J.J. And Thompson Valley has it back. I wonder if this guy's going to go for 50. I doubt Kennison will play in the fourth quarter. And again, there was one sequence when Thompson Valley had a steal in the first quarter that I think it was Kennison who scored off the goaltending by Fort Morgan. If he doesn't have 43, he's got 41, but I've got 43 for him right now. Manzani, left corner for Kennison, penetrates left baseline all the way. He puts it up and in off the glass. Man, what a move to the basket on the left baseline by Brady Kennison. He's got 45 in the game. And the lead is 57-19. 3:55 to go in the third. Garver on the left wing working up a pick. 15-foot baseline shot is around and no good. Rebound, Wiedrich bounces, shoots, scores, and a foul on Thompson Valley. Jackson Wiedrich to the stripe and the and one. Foul on William Coronado, his second. Timeout on the floor. And let's see if we take it with them. This will be a full timeout. 3:47 to go. Third quarter. It's Thompson Valley 57, Fort Morgan 21 on B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Jackson Wiedrich with the and one. That's a rainbow. It's up and no good off the front of the rim. Rebound is controlled by Daniel Morgan of Thompson Valley. Here's Kennison, left wing, gets a pick into the lane, lost control, and was he fouled? Yeah, I think he was fouled across the head. They're going to call the foul on Jariah Blake as first. Team's third, 3:39 to go. In the third, 57-21 Thompson Valley. Manzani to trigger it in, right at the basket to Kennison, fakes the three, dribbles, fades, 16-footer off the bottom of the net, but saved in by Morgan, who threw it into the Thompson Valley bench. Mustang basketball. Rodrigo Alvarez back in. Here's Aiden Garver on the high right, swings it back out in the corner now to Blake. Blake working off a pick from J.J. Marquez, lobs it towards the basket of Langford. He's double teamed and traveling violation on Fort Morgan, turnover number 18. Again, 45 points for Brady Kennison of Thompson Valley. I doubt he'll play the fourth quarter. We still have 3:12 to go in the third. Running clock in effect in the fourth. Long three, Varela Bencomo, back rim, no. Rebound to Daniel Morgan. Back out, Varela Bencomo, another three, and that's off the front of the rim. Rebound to Coronado, lobs it to Morgan, puts it up, and he misses from 6. And now another rebound. That's Manzani coming away with the basketball. Varela Bencomo again, he misses for the third time in this sequence, and Garver grabs the rebound. And now we've got a foul in the backcourt committed by Brady Kennison. That is as ridiculous as a foul as you'll ever see. You're up by 36 and you're being that aggressive and you've got 45 points. There's no reason for that. That's his fourth foul unless he wants to just take a seat. And it's also the fourth team foul on Thompson Valley. Garver with 2:42 to go in the third. Between his legs, hands it off to Alvarez. Well behind the three-point line. Alvarez operating against Manzani. Picks up the dribble. Bounce pass to Marquez in the high right. JJ crosses over, fades from 15 and throws it up and hits the front of the rim. Knocked out of bounds by Marquez or Wiedrich. They were both there. Thompson Valley ball. And Manzani will take it into the front court. Thompson Valley is just over 10 minutes away from picking up their first win of the year. Kennison in the high left, guarded by Blake. Gets a pick into the paint, jump pass, right corner, Coronado 3, and that's no good. J.J. Marquez with his third board. Marquez across the timeline. He spins around the defender. Marquez jump pass inside, laid up and in by Rodrigo Alvarez. An excellent pass by Marquez. Alvarez now with 4. The lead's down to 34. 57-23. Kennison thinking about the 3 straight away. Backs up here against Wiedrich, retreating towards the timeline. Now makes a move right to the lane, and he's fouled. That will be the 4th team foul, and that's committed by Jackson Wiedrich, his 3rd personal. Coronado to throw it in. With a minute 48 to go in the 3rd. 57-23, Thompson Valley. On the outside right, Kennison, long 3, and that's good. Holy mahungus. 8 3-pointers in the game for Brady Kennison. He's got 48 points. Garver into the paint, and he's fouled on the floor. That'll be the 5th team foul. 2 free throws. Foul is on Kennison. That's going to foul him out. He fouls out with 48 points unofficially. And now checking in is Dom Scheidler. He's going to outscore Fort Morgan. That we do know because Fort Morgan's only got 23 points. Garver does have 10 points in the game. Free throw, yes. The only returning starter. That's a starter on this year's team. Alvarez did start last year quite a bit, but he came off the bench here. Free throw off to the left. Ball poked out of bounds off Morgan, off the miss. That would be Daniel Morgan of Thompson Valley, not Fort Morgan. Blake to trigger it in. Lobs it right corner. Over to Wiedrich, down to Marquez. Swings it left side to Blake, well behind the 3-point line. Blake, left-handed dribble. He'll put up a runner. It's off the glass, no good. Rebound to Morgan. He's got a jump pass over to Coronado. On the high left, Coronado all the way. That should be an offensive foul. It is, as Aiden Garver went to the floor. And Coronado has committed his 3rd. Now keep in mind, that's a player control foul, so that does not merit free throws, even though Thompson Valley's in the penalty. A 36-point lead for Thompson Valley. Minute 12 to go. Garver on the right baseline. Backs up inside the 3-point line off the back of the rim. Misses. Garver chases down the rebound near the Mustang bench. Now here's Alvarez. Rodrigo Alvarez maintains the dribble. Looking down low. Baseball pass is poked out of bounds by Coronado. Stays with Fort Morgan. 58.4 seconds to go. Game did not start till 7:30. Marquez to throw it in. Looking inside, bounces it to Wiedrich. Turns, hooks, scores. Jackson Wiedrich's got 4 points all in the quarter. The lead is down to 34. 45 seconds to go in this quarter. Chase Manzani is going to hand it off to Varela Bencomo. Then he threw it behind one of his teammates, chased down by Manzani with 32 to go. Working off a screen. Manzani, left-handed dribble, back out. Coronado 3 is up, and that's a brick off the back of the rim. Morgan with a rebound, turns, hooks, scores. Daniel Morgan, who's got 6 rebounds in the game, by the way, back up to a 36-point lead, and the Mustangs have 13 seconds to operate with before this quarter expires. Alvarez with 9 to go. Near the top now with 7. Right-handed dribble. Crosses over, backs up with 3. Right side, Blake, long 3, no. And that's the end of quarter number 3. And Thompson Valley leads by 36 with the score. Thompson Valley 62, Fort Morgan 26 on B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. The Mustangs were outscored 15-9 in the first quarter and 16-14 in the third, but the game was decided in the second quarter, a 22-0 run by Thompson Valley when they outscored the Mustangs 34-3. Mustang basketball down 62-26. Garver, Wiedrich, Rodrigo Alvarez is the basketball. Jariah Blake and J.J. Marquez. Alvarez on the high right towards the top. Swings it left side to Garver with a left-handed dribble guarded by Coronado. Behind his back, dribbles by the defender. Now he's trapped by another Eagle, and then he's fouled. But again, the running clock is in effect, and the foul is committed by Dom Scheidler, his third. It will only stop, of course, if somebody gets to the line or a timeout or an injury. Left corner, Wiedrich penetrates left baseline, lean, shoots, and blocked over there by Vandeville, but it's retrieved there by Rodrigo Alvarez. Alvarez with the basketball in the left corner, penetrates left baseline all the way, but now he lost control of the basketball, got it back, and then he lost it again, and then it's thrown away. The team's trade turnovers. Here's Marquez on the right baseline. Marquez swings to Blake. Right wing three is way off to the right. Another rebound by Vandeville, his second straight and his fourth of the game. Hands it off to Chase Manzani. 1 minute expired, fourth quarter. Thompson Valley 62, Fort Morgan 26. Alvarez working on the offender here. Manzani hands it off to Varela Bencomo. Long three, and he missed it again. He's like 1 out of 10, but the rebound and the putback is up and missed over there by Thompson Valley's Dom Scheidler to the rebound to Garver. Right baseline shot, Marquez missed it from 10. Scheidler grabs the rebound for Thompson Valley. On the outlet to Varela Bencomo, had the ball stripped in the backcourt. Taken by Manzani, left wing. Here is Coronado, pulls up, little runners up and in. With a right hand, that's his third and fourth points of the game. 64-26 Thompson Valley. 6:12 to go from Fort Morgan. Alvarez working off a screen from Wiedrich. Dribbles right of the lane all the way. Reverse layup is up and he missed it. Varela Bencomo grabs the rebound for Thompson Valley. That's his third. On the outlet to Coronado. Banks misses. And the rebound to Manzani is a man wide open. And now he bounces it inside to Varela Bencomo. He cuts to the basket and he banks and scores. 10 points for Varela Bencomo. The lead is now 40. Thompson Valley's biggest. 5:43 to go in the game. 66-26. Garver the other way, fouled on the floor by William Coronado. That'll be his fourth. Clock continues to run, and the Mustangs will clear part of the bench. Christian Velasquez will check in here with Gavin Taylor. Why are they calling? There's no free throws there. That was not a free throw. Yeah, Garver thought he was going to shoot. No. That's not a free throw. And why is the clock stopped? It's not a free throw. I don't understand. Well, maybe the official stopped it for the substitution, and massive substitutions at that. Yeah, keep that clock running. There's no reason to stay out here. Oh, my gosh. All right, Garver to throw it in, and then that pass is kicked. Got to run the clock. Why are they not running clock? That ball was actually kicked, so run the clock. Garver lobs it right corner. Marquez pulls up from 10 and scores in a foul. And now they stop the clock. What are they doing? You still don't stop the clock until the official authorizes it. Anyway, here we go, unless there's another rule there that I'm unaware of. Free throw by JJ is up and off the back of the rim. Gavin Taylor puts it up and he misses off the rebound. Taylor again, and he misses and he's fouled. I guess there's a new definition to the running clock. So Taylor will shoot two. Mason Ramirez had committed the previous foul. This last one on Manzani, free throw by Taylor, was a line drive at the bottom of the rim. Fort Morgan has certainly struggled tonight from the line, no question about it. That one's in. Okay, let's see if the clock is going to be a running clock. I don't know. Here's Ramirez with the basketball. Hands it off to the left side to Carson Bryan. Now to Mike Dawes. Left wing, long three, and he drilled it. And the bench goes crazy for Thompson Valley. The lead is 40, 69-29. 4:58 to go in the game. Garver all the way, jump past Marquez in the left corner. He'll take a three and he'll leave it as an air ball, but it's taken by Velasquez. He threw it up off the bottom of the backboard, and then it's out of bounds off the Mustangs. There's the running clock again. I don't know, maybe there's a new rule. There was no way that should have stopped as long as it did. And Mason Ramirez, left-handed shot is missed off the front of the rim. Here's the rebounder, Rodrigo Alvarez with one to beat. Alvarez all the way and missed the shot, an easy layup. Ball is loose, taken by Taylor, and he banks and scores in a foul. Wow, Gavin Taylor having a nice fourth quarter. Now they will stop the clock here. And now that's the right way to do it. The clock kept running until it's authorized by the official at the line. Free throw, in and out. Taylor's got to really practice the free throws. Velasquez with a rebound, hooks and scores. How about that for Christian Velasquez? Mustangs doing a great job of rebounding in the quarter, but they're down by 36. 69-33, 3:52 to go in the game. And then that pass is intercepted. Thrown away by Carson Bryan. Turnover number 10 for Thompson Valley. Garver in the lane, hooks it back out to Marquez. Dribbles into the paint, pulls up, runners up and no good from about 7 feet away. Rebound is controlled by Mason Ramirez. There's the outlet to Bryan. Bryan at the top to Ramirez. Right baseline shot off the side of the backboard. Gets the rebound. Back out straight away. Three is good. And that is drilled by Mark Andreski. 72-33, Thompson Valley. 3:15 to go in the game. About to check in for the Mustangs. We'll have to check that auxiliary roster that I got. That's another player not on the original roster. Alvarez on the outside left, guarded by Dawes. Alvarez trying to cross over. Does lost control. He's going to have to kick it back out somewhere. Does near the timeline to Garver. 2:53 to go in the game. Thompson Valley leads by 39. Garver stripped, gets it back near the timeline, and then he's fouled by Ramirez. That's the 16th foul. I have no idea what Thompson Valley's doing with all these fouls. You're up by, Fort Morgan hasn't committed a single foul in the fourth quarter. Clock's going to stop with 2:39 to go. And Aiden Garver, who's got 11 points in the game, will shoot a deuce. Free throw is up, and that's off to the left. Free throw number 2 for Aiden Garver. Broden Jess, the sophomore, is in for the Mustangs. And Royer Alvarez will check in momentarily. That free throw's up and off the back of the rim. 2 misses there. Rebound to Andreski. On the right wing, Bryan on the right baseline, back out. Andreski 3, and he nailed another one. Andreski now with 6. The lead is 42. 75-33. We'll keep it right here. The postgame will be exactly right after this game. Down low for Marquez. Turning, shooting, scoring. Nice fadeaway by JJ. 6.5, 9 in the game. 75-35 Thompson Valley. Andreski right wing 3, and he hit it off the bottom of the rim. Ball is loose, picked up by Mike Dawes. Dawes back out to Bryan. Andreski right wing 3, and he missed it. And JJ commits the foul and the follow through. That'll be 3 free throws. So he'll go to the stripe. Clock stops, 1:54 to go. Marquez has committed 4 fouls. Andreski to shoot 3 free throws. Their biggest lead has been 42. That free throw's up and in. 7 points all in the quarter. Free throw number 2 is upcoming for Mark Andreski. That's up, and that one is left short. We'll get to the Advanced Agri Solutions post-game show coming up in just a second. Well, how about a couple of minutes? Third free throw, yes. Got rim, got glass, it went in. 77-35. Here is Royer Alvarez. Alvarez dribbles to his right, jump pass. I don't know where he threw that. That was horrendous. intercepted. There was nobody there for Fort Morgan. Taken away by Thompson Valley. Inside, Ramirez scoops over to Morgan, misses the shot. That's a nice rebound by Alvarez, making up for that turnover. He muscled his way for that basketball. On the outlet, here is Jess. And Jess's pass, I think, was tipped in the backcourt by Dawes out of bounds. Mustangs with possession. Why are you stopping the clock? I don't understand this. Jeez. You don't stop the clock. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what they're doing there. On the outside left, here is Alvarez at the top. Jump pass to Jess. That's intercepted by Morgan. Morgan with the basketball. That ball stripped, but it's taken now by Morgan. Morgan is slammed there by Alvarez in body contact. 2 free throws, and this game has got to get over with pretty quickly at this point. Just get out of here. Clock does stop correctly with 55.6 seconds to go. I mean, it should be easier to operate a clock when it's a running clock. Free throw is up, and that's in. A bank shot by Daniel Morgan. By the way, it was not Alvarez, but Velasquez who committed that foul. And that free throw's up, and that's perfect. No glass required there. Thompson Valley by 44, 79-35. Here's Velasquez in the right wing in the corner now for Jess. Looking, and then he had his right foot on the baseline. Yeteli Busoneta also in there for the Mustangs. Fort Morgan with their 20th turnover. 29 seconds to go, and then Bryan throws it out of bounds. Fort Morgan basketball, turnover number 12 for Thompson Valley. This will be the final possession of the game for the Mustangs. Busoneta had a big interception in the finale at Lutheran. He crosses over at the top, now feeds it to Alvarez, lost control, got it back, puts it up, but he's fouled. And I don't know why Morgan is trying to block that shot inside of 10 seconds to go. Clock is going to stop here, I think, with less than 3 seconds to go. And Alvarez to shoot 2. Free throw is good. 79-36. 79-37. And that's it. Again, Fort Morgan playing a competitive quarter, being outscored 17-11. But they lose tonight in their home opener by 42 points. As the Mustang post-game show is brought to you by Advanced Agri Solutions. Now is the time that planting season, without a doubt, at Advanced Agri Solutions. Get a full plan of seed, food, and water for your field and begin for next year's growing season. Call Dusty or Roxy, 970-571-2024. Going to be doing this pretty much on the fly as Thompson Valley wins the game by a score of 79-37. They improve to 1-1 on the season, while Fort Morgan falls to 0-4. Let's get to the scoring tonight. For the visiting Eagles, they got 48 points from Brady Kennison, 36 by halftime. He nailed 8 3-pointers. 10 in the game from Gustavo Varela Bencomo, 8 from Mark Andreski all in the fourth quarter. Next up, Daniel Morgan with 4. William Coronado with 4. 3 from Mike Dawes and 1 apiece from Tom Vanderbilt. And Carson Bryan, the Mustangs had 11 points from Aiden Garber, 9 from J.J. Marquez. They also got 4 in the game from Jackson Wiedrich and Rodrigo Alvarez. Gavin Taylor with 3. And they also got 2 apiece from Royer Alvarez and Christian Velasquez, and 1 free throw from Tony Mendez. The Mustangs were able to grab 23 rebounds in the game, 6 by Gavin Taylor. And Thompson Valley, 28 rebounds in the game, 6 from Daniel Morgan. The Mustangs with 20 turnovers, Thompson Valley with 12. Let's check out the free throw situation where Fort Morgan in the second half made 4 free throws. However, they missed 8, 4 out of 12 in the second half. 9 out of 28 in the game, a shade under 33%. Thompson Valley was 13 of 22. They were only 9 out of 17 at the break, but made 4 out of 5 in the second half. Our next Mustang action will be coming up a week from tonight when the Mustangs take on the Frederick Golden Eagles. That's the girls and boys. And that'll be 6 and let's see if that's 6 and 7:30. We've had some of the games start at 5 and 6 or 5:30 and 7, and some at 6 and 7:30. Tonight's single game was at 7:30. That will be a 5:30 and 7 doubleheader at Frederick 1 week from tonight. Mustang girls went down to defeat tonight another young team of the Mustangs, just like this Mustang squad. Fort Morgan girls lost in Thompson Valley, in Loveland, I should say. 46-12 was the score at the break. They lost 63-20. 63-20 was the final score. 46-12 was the score here at the break. That's because of a 34-3 second quarter and a 22-0 run. Final score once again tonight. The Fort Morgan boys dropped to 0-4, losing to Thompson Valley from Stan Lampe Gymnasium, 79-37. I'm John Beltran for Mustang Basketball on B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network.